Hey guys, it's Marriage Monday again.
How's it going?
So we're gonna talk tonight about, I feel like I'm so shiny, like maybe I needed to ooh, degrease before I came on.
Probably so.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about, is the perfect marriage an illusion? Matt and I were talking the other night about how the word magic, I forget, like sometimes I switch the camera and so I need to look
it's on
at that.
this side
Yeah,
now.
it's on this. Okay, so I was already live once tonight. I feel like I'm overloading Facebook with my face.
You are.
So if you didn't catch my live earlier, go back and catch it. Because you can't get enough of Kristen. It's late. I'm slap happy. Okay, so
The perfect marriage is an illusion.
it is. Okay, so Matt and I were talking the other night about how people use the word magic now. Kind of like, I don't know, what were you saying? Like, oh, it's so magic. And you were saying, because my husband is analytical, that
Well, I was just saying that
magic is actually
that like when people say that something is magical or I work in software and a lot of times people describe things as like, oh my gosh, it's like magic, and every single time somebody says something like that, what I realized about magic is that no, actually, it might be an illusion that you have, but even if it's magic is just an illusion that has worked out. And a lot of times, it's taken a lot of hard work to make that magic happen. To on the behind the curtain of that magic show is a lot of work. It's dedication and time and craft and somebody practicing something over and over and over again. It is being willing to put yourself to realize that sometimes you're on the stage. It is thinking about all of the things that go into the magic trick and wanting to make it successful. And I think that's how marriage can feel sometimes.
Yeah. And so it got us to thinking, after doing a couple of these Marriage Mondays, people are like, hashtag marriage goals and whatever. And while we appreciate that, we have been through a lot of crap to get to where we are. And
also, she puts me through a lot of crap still.
I do. I really, really do.
I'm just kidding.
He does the same.
I'm just kidding.
But it really is, like, outside looking in, it really is, oh, their marriage is so magical. It's an illusion. And we have to put in that dedication and that hard work and that time and that craft every day into our marriage, and that's what it takes to make a magical marriage. It doesn't just happen like magic. And I think that today's society, people think, oh, it just happens like magic, and things are magic, and things are instant, and that's not at all what it's like.
Well, and Kristen,
especially in marriage.
Kristen owns her own business, and I think that there are a lot of people that think because it's about health, and Kristen does a lot of health coaching and things like that, and I think that people think there too that it is just magical. If I just look at the before and after pictures, it looks so easy, and that'll surely be. I wish it was as easy as it looks.
Me too.
But I think we do have a tendency to to worship in a way the immediacy of things, because
The instant gratification.
because we can order something from Amazon and it comes,
2
sometimes
days.
in less than a day now. Because we can order our groceries, from Walmart and get them a couple of hours later. There are some amazing, customer experiences that now we're trying to apply to things that don't deserve that, like things like our marriage and things like our relationship with our children, our relationships with
other people,
friends and family,
Yeah.
and just expecting situations to resolve themselves or come together like it's some kind of
magic
half an hour show, or like it's magic. And the truth is that the best kind of magic happens when you just put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah. And I think that it is kind of fitting that we're talking about this today, and we got this book from our mentor, our counselor, our earth angel, that helped Matt and I during our separation. And we were separated. I never can remember the timeline, but I think it was like 4 years ago now.
Yeah, it was late 2013.
Okay, so we went through a counselor-guided separation, and Dr. Rosaline Kovalents, she just sent me her brand new book, Daily Habits of Marital Intimacy, a couple's book and workbook, equal to a year's worth of counseling, folks. Like, we went through everything in this book, and our marriage survived because of her input and our hard work. And I'm going to put the link to this book in the comments below, but...
Are you covering her face?
Oh, there she is. Oh, you can't see her because it's too bright. But I'm going to put the links to this, and she wrote us a little special little note in there about just our dedication to our marriage, and it was just really, really meaningful that I got that today, and knowing that today was Marriage Monday, and knowing that marriage is not magic, and it can be if you work at it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And that, when you look at people, the outside picture, and you think, oh my gosh, their goals, marriage goals, relationship goals, whatever the teenagers say nowadays, that it does take hard work, and there's a lot of behind the scenes that goes on. So, like I said, I will put the link to this book below, and we went through this with her in counseling, and she actually created a book through what she counsels couples, premarital and marital counseling through, and a lot of this is what makes our marriage magic, and she is magic.
She's pretty awesome.
She's amazing. So I would encourage you to get this book and go through it, whether you're having marital struggles or not, premarital. It's absolutely amazing. And Matt and I, even though our marriage is magic, we're going to go through it and work through it, because there's always work that you can be doing on your marriage. Always. Always, always, always. You can always be bettering your marriage. You can always be getting to know each other better. And so that is our Marriage Monday. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next Monday.
Bye.